So today I'm going to show you another recipe from our amazing Wild Food UK Foragers Cookbook, Fir Needle Shortbread. All you need is 200 grams of plain flour, 80 grams of caster sugar, 4 tablespoons of pine or fir needles, and I'm using Douglas fir here, which is easily identified by its unique cones. I would prefer to use grand fir because it's slightly tastier, but the Douglas fir is closer to my house. There's 140 grams of butter, a baking tray lined with baking paper. I need some more baking paper, a cutter, a rolling pin, and although you can make shortbread by hand, I'm using a blender for this one. So into the blender with your sugar and into the blender with your Douglas fir needles. Blitz until the fir needles are chopped very fine. Smells amazing. Take out 2 tablespoons of this amazing scented sugar. Add in your soft salted butter and blitz again until the butter goes creamy coloured. Well, greeny cream. Now in with your flour and now pulse the blender. Don't worry if it doesn't totally ball up in the blender. That means you're going to have a nice crumbly shortbread. Now cut 2 bits of baking paper. Dump out your shortbread mix. Use your hands to just work this into a ball. Now put the other bit of baking paper on top and roll until it's about ½ centimetre thick. Now get your cutter. Cut your shapes. Now pop those onto your baking tray. Make sure they're well spaced. Repeat until all your mix is used up. Now place in an oven preheated to only 150 for about 25 minutes. When they come out the oven, they're going to be very fragile, so carefully transfer them to a cooling rack. Oh, broke that one there. Now, while they're hot, carefully dust them with the sugar and fir needles that you reserved. And then leave them to cool for about ½ an hour. Just in time for the kids to get home from school.
And what are they?
Shortbread with fir needles.
Super yum.
And to get the book, go to foraging.co.uk.